Live in the moment. It's a saying I never fully understood until now. When I was younger, I'd tell myself, I am living in the moment. It's just a boring moment. Or, yeah, but once I've done this other thing, I can be happy. It's really easy to always be looking elsewhere and take the times you're living in for granted. I thought I'd always be in school, always waiting around for a summer break. And all of a sudden I woke up and I was graduating. Even faster than that, 4 more years of my life flew away while I watched quietly from behind the front counter of a job I didn't enjoy. After all that, trying to look back, I realized I hadn't made any real memories in that time. Sure, there were some, but it was impossible to tell right away what month they happened in, or sometimes which year. I felt I had nothing to show for myself. All of my friends were off pursuing their education and their careers, and well, I did nothing but waste time. Well, after seeing just a few short years bleed together like that, I found I'd understood the saying, live in the moment, wrong. Don't wait for moments to become a good memory. Enjoy life, now. Do you have that perfect memory? That one you look back on, distant or recent, when things seem tumultuous and unsure. Everyone was happy. More importantly, you were happy. To me, one particular summer stood out. A few close friends and I had just graduated and we had the whole summer to ourselves before we all shipped away to college or started working. We spent nearly every weekend together, trying to make the most of our break. The short months were full of car rides, bonfires, hangouts. We spent almost all of our spare time with each other. We went on day trips or weekend trips with each other. We spent the warm summer evenings out in the world our generation was to inherit. Hiking, grilling, laughing, talking about life. After that summer ended, we still got together during breaks a few times if the stars aligned. We did manage to go out and relive some of those summer times, but here I am afterwards struggling to remember when or in what order these things happened. My life had just been one continuous cycle of work and sleep, and if I was being honest, it was really starting to take its toll on me. Where had my time gone? Now, I know just a few years is rather a small window to claim time is flying by, but nonetheless, it bothered me knowing that I had whole months and seasons completely devoid of anything to look back on. Nothing. I mean, part of it is growing up and being part of the working world, getting your routine, looking for your place. However, I feel I could have done more to stop and actually exist there in the moment, enjoying time as it goes and not looking elsewhere. I guess I spent too much time trying to get back to that perfect memory in real life, but it just didn't feel the same. Always in my head, those calm summer nights, not a care in the world. Only that's not really how it happened, was it? You see, memories are just that. Memories. Imperfect and incomplete. The reason I feel I was never able to relive those memories the same way is because they never happened exactly the way I remembered them. That version of me then was probably just as worried about stupid, trivial things that make no grand difference as I am now. I was probably worried about a great number of things. I mean, I had just graduated. My mind was in no doubt plagued with thoughts of, so now what? And even less important things still. Does my hair look okay? I'm probably being annoying. So if even my seemingly perfect memories weren't created in perfect moments, then neither would my new experiences. So I figure it's up to me to make a deliberate effort to enjoy the time I have in front of myself, because that moment too, in turn, will pass and become a memory of its own. Don't kill your present joy only to look back on those moments later and wish you'd done more to appreciate it. Trust me, these times and these people around you, they won't last forever. Time is going to pass regardless. What's stopping you from enjoying it while it's here? So we come to this point, now what? Well, first, I don't believe you should be controlled by fear. I know it's easier said than actually in practice because fear inherently comes with leaving the comfort zone. But I think we're meant to be uncomfortable sometimes. Comfort is great for a while, but in my experience, nothing productive can ever come from comfort. Even if you're able to find ways to step out of your comfort zone for a little each day to create new moments, do it. Create that time for yourself. Start with something you care about, whether it's a hobby, old or new, making more times for friends and loved ones around you, even just spending more time outside. The way I see it, the fear of trying new things isn't a bad thing. I think it means you're going in the right direction. Life is abundantly full of these little fleeting moments. If we're always mentally somewhere else, we might not appreciate, or worse, lose these moments entirely. You belong here, in this moment. Be here. Life is still going to have boring moments, and it's going to suck sometimes. But don't get caught up and let that be the reason you waste your present self away. The routines that need to get done every day still need to get done. I guess the only difference now is you have a choice of how you look at it. The often monotonous nature of life doesn't have to be a curse. There is always something to enjoy at any moment. I believe the reason I couldn't recall much of the last few years is because I was just stuck in a cycle. With the little free time I did have, I'd have said I felt too exhausted to use for anything that wasn't scrolling or playing games. But being constantly distracted and stimulated or living in the past while neglecting what's right in front of you will not benefit you either. After all, you, the version of you that is existing right now, will also become a memory. What will you remember?